an example, like smart home stuff, right? It works much like, I don't know, they've just put more time and money, it seems like, into the Apple app most of the time. Like, there's this company that I use that I bought. It's gonna sound dumb, but I have a lot of windows. Okay, I have a lot of windows in my kitchen and family room, which are like connected to each other, right? It's like 30 windows. So when I got new blinds for my house, I got blinds that are motorized, so I could open and close them from my phone. I could set them to like all different. Anyway, I have the app on my Android. I have the app on my iPhone. The app on Android is fucking trash. Like, literally dog shit. And on iPhone, it works perfectly. So there's just like certain things like that. And I'm not saying that's an Android problem, it's a developer problem. But developers for like certain products will put more time and effort into like their Apple app than they do into their Android app a lot of times. So just one thing, basically. That's actually really the only reason. That, and everybody in my family, friends, all have iPhones. So it's nice when you can use like iMessage, AirDrop, FaceTime. Like, all those things just work like pretty well. I still do like my I'll cancel the bets from the last game since we were missing a person. That being said, I still do like my Android phone a lot too. Play the termite.
Oh wait, no, I got this farm.
It's actually so annoying. You know why companies don't spend more money for Android apps? Because there's a lot of people that use Android. I think the reason is because generally iPhone users are not always, obviously, but a lot of times, like, the demographic for iPhone users is higher income than Android. And Android also has a bazillion devices that you have to like comply with, whereas with Apple it's like 20. Right? So especially, let's just say like it's an expensive product. Like, those blinds were really fucking expensive that I got. And the motors on them, the smart motors on them, were like very fucking expensive. And you know, so they're probably, when they're like building their apps, right? They're probably thinking, you know, the majority of their demographic is like using Apple, and that's it. That's why they do it. Alright, they have a what?
Hey, the wall is tough. They're trying to do a run out.
I don't know what it would cost to make the apps better. Not really sure, to be honest with you.
They're above or below?
I think they're above.
Yeah, they're top floor. Follow your clone.
I also think it's just hard to do, right? Because like, let's just look at all the phones you have, right? You have Google's line of phones, so you have the Pixel phones. You have Samsung, LG, Huawei. There's fucking Xiaomi. Like, there's, you know, there's the Jammer right here too.
Oh, Warden's one shot.
Warden's where?
Top yellow, one shot. He's literally 1 HP.
And that's like not even half of them. Nokia has Android phones, like.
Where?
I just said. What do you mean? I just said Xiaomi and Huawei.
Right side of that hat.
Okay, there's the zombie right there, yeah, on top yellow.
Hey, there might be another one there. Mute was there right. I hear him like right above you.
Not a headshot.
Yo, his head is just blending in so much. It's insane.
He dropped.
Drop piano.
He's gonna have to come up.
Nice to try.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Right. Anyway, my point is, there are, not even exaggerating, probably thousands, right? There's OnePlus, there's fucking Red One makes a phone or whatever. I'm like, there's like literally like what Asus makes a phone. Every company basically out there makes a phone, right? Like there's so many Android phones, it is insane. So I think it's a combination of like practicality. Like when you're designing like apps, right? And especially if it's like a high-end product. If you know like the majority of the people that are probably buying it are probably going to either have an iPhone or an Apple device or both, then they're probably just going to spend the money, and it's easier to develop for an iPhone. I'm just explaining why, like, it's just the one thing that I noticed that's different. That being said, it's fine. Like, like I said, if I only had to use my Android phone, I would also be fine with that too. Like, it's okay.
Yo, I swear to God, I've never done any of this work that's on this homework.
They could focus on making it better for like Samsung and Google phones. Yeah, but like that's the thing is now you're saying like making it better for Samsung and Google phones, but like what if in other
I know
like
doors open.
what if in other countries and stuff like that like Samsung and Google are like irrelevant?
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
That's a problem when you're making like a global product. And on top of it, like I said, 80% of your user base is probably going to be on an iPhone anyway.
Sequential breaching activated.
I got one.
Okay.
Bro, what?
There's a pest.
I'm gonna watch it, man.
There's a pest right there.
One of these on
I'm running ahead of you. Okay, one's on a... He's on that, like, fucking crazy zombie, so you can't play yellow. Oh my god, I hate zombie players.
One by car.
Breaching with Delta.
He's right on the breach, yep. Them.
Watch your yellow flank cam.
Yeah, I got it.
I have a cam.
You're not gonna have much time if I call it.
I got the guy on your yellow. Kitchen rotate, kitchen rotate. Alright, yeah, I'm going for plant cover. Nice.
Op 4 eliminated.
One thing Apple does well is like their like designs, apps, home screens. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I will say things do work pretty well together. They play nice with each other. I don't know. Like when you have like Apple products, they pretty seamlessly work with. Though the one downside about Apple is they always like to claim that they're innovative, and they're absolutely not fucking innovative at all. They're not innovative at all whatsoever, and they're way overpriced. Like on it, like I mean, hey, obviously people pay the money for it, so I guess it's priced fairly, and they're the most valuable company on earth. Remember this combo, the innovation talk? Yeah. Like every like presentation, they try to make it like they're so innovative when they're doing like shit that's like 5 years old that happened on Android 5 years ago.
Well, it should be free again.
Love is going on.
Actually, never mind. They have a bandit. I don't know if you want to stay on turn.
What do you mean don't say Samsung? Samsung is very innovative.
10 seconds.
What is it? Nade over.
Yeah, we can do that. Just like we can EMP and then like dump flashes over and put a grenade on his head. He won't be able to trick
Mission's
it.
upstairs.
Located a
He's
bomb.
got the same run on.
You know what Samsung needs to stop making? Appliances. We have a Samsung fridge in our basement and it's been solid. I heard the ice makers are garbage, but we don't use the ice makers, so.
I got this one.
And we actually have 2 sets of Samsung washers and dryers. So we have like 2 laundry rooms, one downstairs, one upstairs.
Consulate Warriors.
And alright, so EMP, and then I'm gonna flash over, then nade over. Wall open. I honestly would have rather got like like a melee or like a speed queen or something like that for like a washers and dryers because they last like literally a lifetime. But my wife, there's an Izami yellow pillar. I tagged her half probably or less. My wife liked the look of the Samsung stuff and the features. Okay, one by the drone hole. I will say the Samsung washers and dryers do look very nice, and they have a lot of really cool features. Like we got like the washers and dryers we have. They have a mini washer and a mini dryer on top, and they have like massive capacity. So they do have like you can clean a lot of clothes at one time, or like a big comforter, like it fits in there comfortably. I am worried about longevity, especially because they were like quite expensive. Like we bought, so for the money that I paid for Samsung washers and dryers, I could have got like speed queens or something like that, which are like, they don't look very nice, but they're like industrial fucking washers and dryers that are awesome. So, but, I guess they don't have a lot of the fancy features that the Samsung stuff has, so.
Secure the bombs.
LG. I mean, LG has a lot of problems, too. I mean, when you buy LG or you buy Samsung for appliances, you're kind of, like, buying features that are, like, pretty cool and, like, unique. And you're buying based on price, too. Because, honestly, they're not that expensive. Like, especially their budget line stuff is not very expensive. And they look pretty, like, they look modern and good and clean. Like, Speed Queens, or, like, Melee, they, like, look old as fuck. Like, they look like they're washers and dryers from 1980, but they're, like, built like tanks. They last forever.
5 seconds and counting.
Reinforce the wall. Loading full magazine.
There's a few other brands. If you want, like, good washers and dryers that are actually just never gonna die, there's a few brands that are, like, look up, you can look up, like, they're more, like, commercial stuff, or, like, they're even, there's, like, consumer models, but they're, like, nice, you know, they're basically, you're paying the same price for, like, a top-of-the-line LG or Samsung or whatever, but they don't have, oh, Monty on me.
Propelled an admin.
I think facts.
Yeah, and I have a C4.
Yo, if anyone pushes up to you. What?
Okay, bro.
Up
Nice.
dead?
I think there's another in admin.
Yeah, there is. In the break room. I don't know.
Monty's still alive.
Printer, he's
Get
printer.
my...
Close. Are you fine? Oh.
Alright, last one's Monty. Just go Oryx him to death. Yeah.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Can I control my washers and dryers with my phone? I can, yeah. It's kind of nice. Like, there's... I would have rather gone, like I said, with, like, the fucking... Like, I wanted to get for washers and dryers, I wanted to get Speed Queens. But the Samsung ones... The Samsung ones have a fuck ton of really cool features. Like, they connect to your phone, they tell you when your like the load is done, that you can see progress on it. It tells you when you need to dry it. It tells you if the airflow is not perfect on it, right? You need to clean your dryer. Like, there's a lot of cool fucking features on them, I will say. You know.
Secure the area.
And people think like, oh, it's like you don't need your washer or dryer to be smart, and I agree, but the maintenance stuff on it is pretty nice. Like it reminds you when you need to do maintenance. Like I said, still would have rather gone with the commercial units, but we're pretty happy. My wife's happy with them, and I don't do any laundry, so it is up to her. Whatever she wants, she gets. So.
5 seconds to insertion.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. You can reinforce it if you want it.
Yeah, just reinforce it.
How you got left, I got right, you got right, I got left.
They got another one too.
I think I hit the mountain.
Hey, they're gonna walk down the back stairs. They're gonna walk down the Visa stairs.
Yeah, they're coming back to the same car.
Alright, they're opening the main wall as well. I think I'm gonna get. Oh, nice.
I'm up there, my dog.
I got Ash all the way back here.
We
Yeah, and Obana. Oh, there's another one pushing up bottom spiral. He's in here, he did bottom spiral. Okay.
One breaking in yellow. Monty.
Hit another Legion. I don't know.
They have
where.
a Habana back here.
Bobby dead.
Abana dead.
Shit.
That was sent backside. So, upstairs? On the spiral? I think.
Backside.
LG.
Backside.
We have LG TVs. We have the OLED LG TVs. They're actually really nice.
They're mine. Shy cam.
Alright, I'm 20, but I'm better. Okay, he's 20.
Chill. He's 20.
About.
Oh! I didn't want to shoot you. He's in the hall. Nice trade.
My bad.
Oh, you're good, you're good. I shouldn't have peeked it when you were already peeking. LG, yeah, I think LG, like, LG and Samsung are kind of the same. They both, like I said, you're buying, like, the look and, like, the features. You're not necessarily buying, like, rock-solid quality.
Foam.
Like I said,
Yo.
you want rock-solid quality, there's other things you could buy.
Look at our Discord.
When it comes to appliances, you could actually get nicer-looking and higher-end appliances that are more reliable, but they're, like, way, way, way more expensive. There's, like, designer appliances. But
Nah, you're slow because there's no way you didn't.
for like
understand that
washers and
first time.
dryers, at least,
He's
there's
saying,
normally
like, a dumbass. Like, I don't know what he's saying.
Beat Queen, dude.
Whoop, I know his ass. Follow me, like. He spelled
Open his
4 of
ass
the
for
words
you,
wrong.
bro.
He spelled one of those words wrong.
Okay, okay.
Protect
This is
the bomb.
Owen who says you.
I get a photo phone.
Oh, like the smart LEDs behind your TV. Those are pretty cool.
We ain't never had one of these.
A good budget wireless mouse. My mouse right now is, as long as it's not sold out, is on sale for a refurbished model for like $50. It's normally $110. So you can type / mouse and check it out if you want to. It's a Corsair Saber RGB Pro wireless. So I highly recommend it. It's a great mouse.
You're right, bro. This is like an extra wide reinforcement, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That thing.
5 seconds.
This
I have a Samsung fridge, but it's not my primary fridge. So all of my my fridge and freezer are like the full door Sub-Zero fridge and freezer, and then all my appliances are Thermador. So they're like, I guess they're like kind of like designer appliances, but they're really good. Like they're like awesome quality and stuff. So everything we have is Thermador. Except for, so we have like 2 Thermador dishwashers, the big Thermador range, like the 60-inch one, double Thermador ovens, Sub-Zero fridge and freezer. But we do have an extra Samsung fridge in the, it's a fridge freezer like combo thing in the basement. Like drinks and stuff, extra storage. Like whenever we have like
killed him.
Viking or Wolf?
You're up here. Above
Viking
me.
and Wolf are like good
Tellers.
too.
My timing, man.
I mean, I think Thermidor is nicer. Like Wolf and Sub-Zero are actually okay. There's an Ash on yellow. Wolf Sub-Zero are actually the same company, so well, they're like I think they like merged or maybe like Sub-Zero bought Wolf or something. I don't know how that goes. So for fridges and freezers, Sub-Zero is like
Multiple people
king,
upstairs.
which is like Wolf, I guess, kind
Yeah, probably
of. They're
some
breaching
stuff
above
like
me.
that.
Like Sub-Zero is like basically the shit. Okay, I got Ash.
I have lounge cam.
But got
Sledge
Sledge.
dead.
Last two are coming to reception side. Last
Make
two
sure
are
on
reception
cams.
hall.
Yeah, one and
I
on,
have a cam that can.
Open lounge.
Both reception- One injured, one
Hit
injured.
across me.
Yeah, over here on the left hand side of that 5. Left hand side.
Last one.
Last one's swinging. He's
On that
crouched.
ping, right here on my 5.
On the same
Right side of the 5. Right side of the 5.
On the door.
Friendly operator
surrounded.
remaining.
swinging.
Right side of the 5, or on.
Yep.
Right side of that door.
Nading.
Yeah.
Shit,
Executed
easy.
by Op 4.
Thank
Op
you.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Down Sulk up. Yeah, I mean, so for me, like, I guess, I don't know. It's all, each person's opinion and stuff, basically. But from what I've seen, like, Sub-Zero makes, like, the best fridge and freezer that you can pretty much get.
And put your hands up.
And then, like, Thermidor, I think, makes all, like... Because Thermidor is, like, basically fancy Bosch. So...
You. Is it you?
Yeah, I'm out.
What? Play one more.
Nah, bro. I already got 5 hours of sleep on the way.
Dude, you'll be fine. Just get like 4. You're good.
Get 4. I've been going to class. I've been going to class. I have like 30 minutes of sleep.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Come on, play another. I'm
Hell no.
I'm kicking him. Play another.
Hell no.
Dude,
Can't do that.
why?
I'm thinking about it, but I can't. I want
Yes,
to,
you
but I
can.
can't.
You can though.
No, I'm out.
If the
Good
man
luck, y'all.